Skies above the Istmir Great Forest. Capua delivery service transport ship Bobcat 2.
Okay, so I'm Josette Capua, branch manager of Capua Delivery Service. Good to meet you, Class 7.
Oh yeah, you're a delivery agency we met in the capital, right? You're an acquaintance of Instructor Reens, I believe. You helped fend off the Magic Knights in Heimdall, didn't you? More like someone's helped a couple of times. But forget Reen, Elisa over here is the one that's our valued client. Haha, they helped a lot with the RF Force Development Division. Being able to have all precision instruments and machinery be delivered safely and securely was invaluable. Wow, we have a lot of connections, don't we? I suppose this is just another connection brought around by the old Class 7. Not really, you could say I'm pretty connected to the new Class 7 too. Leeds is my hometown. It used to be part of the Capua Barony. Oh, really? I think Tita mentioned something about that. It's kind of a long story, so let's save it for another time. I can't just turn a blind eye to the current situation in Albonia, even though I'm Liberian now. If you or your instructor say you can make a difference, then I'll happily offer whatever assistance that I can. Thank you so much. I'm also working for the sake of my two homelands. I'd like to offer you my deepest and most sincere thanks. There's really no need for all this formality. Really, I'm not used to it. Young miss, we'll be exiting the forest region shortly. I've told you not to call me that. Jeez, doesn't make a difference no matter how many times I say it, huh? Anyway, does it look like we can make it through that air route somehow? We'll look for a gap in the security and try to thread it. Just leave everything up to us, okay, young miss? Okay, just make sure you do it safely, alright? Looks like things aren't gonna be easy, huh? Right, security in the skies all over Albonia seem tighter nowadays. It looks like the most cutting-edge airships available have been sent out to patrol the skies. If they get a hold of us, we'll be done for. Well, just leave it to us. We'll find a way to slip through. It's not very spacious, but make yourselves at home. We have no choice but to leave things to them until we get to Crossbell. In the meantime, maybe we should all take a break, yes? The members of Class 7 dispersed, each of them trying to take their mind off of what lay ahead. I haven't been back to Crossbell for a while. I just hope we can make it there unscathed. No point in just staring out the window. Maybe I'll take a walk around the ship. Okay. Josette ist eingetragen worden, okay. The branch manager of the Capua Delivery Service who travels all over the continent on the airship wie Bobcat 2. Hi Jim. Du bist weg? Und wer ist hier? Macht Pinkelpause oder so, keine Ahnung. Alright, there's something I've been wanting to ask. What's the story with the 2 in the ship name? Well, the president and vice president of the company used the original one. The company saw a jump in business, so I had them splurge and pick up the second ship for me. Gotta say though, I'm more fond of the old one we used back when we were with Sky Bandits. Lots of memories there. Sky Bandits? Hold on, you mean like bandits? In the sky? Oh, is this your first time hearing this? They used to be infamous, feared far and wide, you know? Hey, we weren't that well known. Anyway, I didn't mean to bring it up. It just slipped out. Sorry about that. Are you okay with it? Even though we were just small-timers, this is still a ship owned by former criminals. No, I was just a little surprised. I didn't get that vibe from you. But it's clear you went through a lot since you left Leeds, huh? Yeah, and the Bobcat? It was a sort of memento of my father's. He loved airships. My brother and I managed to take off in it before it was ceased to cover our debt. It was after that we resorted to banditry. But it was because of all that stuff that we ended up meeting those guys in Liberal and starting this business of ours. Getting away from my hometown was sort of an act of alias. Ah. I think I understand. We'd love to stay with you guys until we reach Crossbell, Josette. You just leave it to us then. We'll get you there or we aren't the Capua delivery service. Young miss, you've really become such a fine lady. That's branch office manager to you. I wish they'd stop acting like they did when we were still bandits. I think it's kinda nice. Yo. The ship really is lightning quick. We haven't really been on ordinary transport ships that often, but there's a huge difference between them and the Bobcat too. When a ship is this badass, everything looks like a plus. Even the lack of space feels kinda comfy. Anyway, aren't you acting a little nervous? Huh? I think I'm pretty calm. Well, your face tells a different story. Regardless, we've got the old Class 7 on our side. I'm not saying that we'll never have cause for worry, but in general, we don't need to overthink things. Yeah, being nervous ain't your style anyway. A wild filly should be running headfirst without a second thought. You always say one thing too many, you know that? But thanks to both of you. Give me my interior. Guys and Elisa, hi. Oh hey, what are you guys doing down here? Something up? We need to talk about our next move once we land. We had to leave your Panzer soldiers behind, so we need to be cautious in Crossbell. That's true, we couldn't bring them with us after all. They've always been our ace in the hole on our mission, so things feel a little less sure this time around. But we can't always count on them. If we can just use what we learned, then I'm sure we can pull this one off too. Exactly, Yuna. We'll give it everything we can. For now, let's be sure to focus on what's in front of us. We'll be counting on you, Yuna. We'll do this together, as members of Class 7. Yeah. Let's give it all we've got. Und dann wird wahrscheinlich auf dem Deck wird irgendwo Musee rumgammeln. Zusammen mit Athena. Auch eine interessante Kombi. Doesn't the wind feel amazing? It certainly does. Yeah, the sky is so beautiful. It's been about 3 months since we were in Crossbell for our field exercises. That's not that much time, but it feels like ages ago. You were still in Class 9 then, huh, Muse? Yes, I didn't join up with you guys until later on. In any case, I feel we're all quite a bit different than we were back then. Agreed. I think that we've all made a lot of progress, both as individuals and as a team. If you ever need anything, all you have to do is ask. That will not change. Hehe, the same goes for me too. Ali, Muse, thank you both so much. I really mean that. I'll be there whenever you need me. Es ist echt krass, was Ali für eine Entwicklung genommen hat. Von Teil 2, wo wir sie kennengelernt haben, bis hin zu jetzt. Several hours later, the Bobcat 2 continued on taking a route that circumvented the Kreuzen Calvert border. Okay, ich merke schon, warum das so ein langer Weg ist. Our visibility and wind direction are favorable. It should be easy for us to make our landing soon, somewhere close to the Calvert border. Then let's head north, moving along the buffer airspace above the border. If all goes well, it looks like we'll be in Crossbell within the hour. Well, that's good news. And hopefully we can make our landing someplace where security isn't too tight. What's wrong? A battleship has been spotted up ahead. What the hell? Ist das die Pentagram? Nee. Das auf jeden Fall nicht. Imperial Army 3rd Airship Division Gargantua Class Battleship. Die haben mittlerweile nicht nur Armored Division, sondern auch... Holy, was ist das da? Second Area Flagship Bacon Kaitos Class. Holy shit. Oh, die campen jetzt. Oh lol. Wir wollen mittendurch. Wow. Wow. The Albonian and Calvardian Air Forces. Adios. That blue warship is as big as this Pentagon. It's one of the Imperial Army's Gargantua class battleship. 250 arch class, just like the Pentagon. And on Calvert's side, those are the new model gunship and the latest aerial battleship, made by the Verne Company most likely. I've seen something like it before in the Intelligence Division database. What were they called? Bacon Kaitos class? Yeah, that's the 200 arch class ship. It might be a little smaller, but it's got a lot of firepower. Man, it's like a war's about to break out, huh? In any case, we need to retreat. Try to bring us into those low-lying clouds. Aye aye, Captain.
Did you see that, Emily? Just slipped away. But a little ship like that's no match for the 3rd Air Fleet. Let's go, Teresia. We still need to figure out just what the enemy fleet is capable of.
Right. The Supreme Commander is waiting on our report.
Kennen wir die Teresia und Emily? Sind das auch ehemalige Schüler von Source? Ich kann mich gerade nicht mehr erinnern. Teresia kommt mir auf jeden Fall sehr bekannt vor. Sometime later, having changed course to avoid pursuit, the Bobcat 2 arrived at its destination well behind schedule. Ah, I remember this place. Yeah, it's where we fought that plant cryptid. The battle would have ended really badly if Emma hadn't jumped in at the time, huh? Emma's someone you want watching your back, that's for sure. Guessing that was before we joined Class 7. Oh, I'm a little jealous I couldn't be here to see that. No matter what I do, I can't get that sight out my head. I don't blame you, what kind of a crazy situation. This war is finally starting to feel real. Hearing about it is one thing, but seeing it firsthand is different. There was a similar situation on the border of Nord a couple of years ago. Republic gunships were carrying out reconnaissance right on the edge of their airspace. It was nearly disastrous, and yet this is on a whole nother level. The number of forces being mustered eclipses the scale of any previous conflict here by a factor of 10 or more. Actually, if you take my own preparations into account, it may be even worse. We truly are on the cusp of a war to end all wars. A war to end all wars. Just thinking about it is terrifying. I have no idea where to even start pushing things in a better direction. All I know is that we have to do something before it's too late. I agree, but I don't think we can do this alone. We'll find a way once we get out in Drachterbeck. We have to. We'd better get our asses in gear and find this singularity van. Speaking of, we're pretty far from town, aren't we? Sorry about that, folks. Security on the city was a lot tighter than I expected. This is closer to Tango and Fortress, but it's a blind spot in the patrols. No one will disturb us here. Man, they sure haven't made it easy for anyone, huh? Good work, though. Let's head for town. Josette, if you all could... Miss Branch Manager, what's that? What's what? That, right there. Looks like some kind of weird flower. That's Plooma grass. No, it's calling something. Das ist schlecht. Ah, Josette. Armored Magic Knight Diagram. The same as the heavy model we fought beneath the capital. Everyone get ready, we're taking it down. Yeah. Ja, das könnte aber nicht, könnte nicht sonderlich einfach werden. Auf jeden Fall erstmal wichtig, Battlescope, Magic Knight, Diagram. 97.000 gegen Level 76?
My turn. Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah! Nuh-uh! Here I go! Ha!
Now, there.
Very well. Huh.
Place the hour.
I'll save you.
Not
Thanks
today.
for that. It's my turn. I'll save you.
Not
Thanks
today.
for the help. I shall go.
Diesmal Austausch, ich will Ash drin haben.
Switch.
I'm up.
Ich muss die Dinger jetzt spammen, das wird sonst nichts.
I got this.
Ragnar
Behold.
Strike und
Sure.
Burial Rage.
Now.
Here I go! Ha! Wide open!
It's mine.
Oh no, nicht enhanced.
It's my turn!
Definitiv Crossbell.
This!
I got this.
Geil ist, bitte sag mir
Tag out.
bekannt
I'll take
irgendwas, was das aufhält. Ja, du hast Impede, dankeschön.
Roaring, sweep them away. Very well.
Er hat mich getroffen.
This!
My turn.
Stimmt, das haben wir noch gar nicht gesehen.
Of the golden seal etched deep in my soul. Imbue my spear with the fury of the goddess. Das ist einfach ein ziemlich episches Extra. Heavens!
My turn. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh Gott sei Dank.
Let's go. Yeah.
Pressure How. Immerhin nicht getroffen.
Nope!
Schon den Counter reingedrückt.
I'm going.
It's my turn.
My turn. Yeah.
Puh.
Is that all?
Tina und Ash mit dem Level Up. Sehr schön.
Stats updated.
Nice.
We won. Feels like there are no match for us anymore. Josette, are you guys okay? Yeah, nothing I can't sleep off. Thanks for the assist. I'm alive. I saw my life flash before my eyes. No angels here. Good. You guys are made of pretty sturdy stuff. Look at the engine though. Schlecht. It's seen better days, that for sure. Glad you guys whacked that monster, but the thing made sure to whack our poor engine first. I'm going to need some time to fix this. I see. Hey, at least we survived, right? We'd be happy to lend a hand with the repairs if it would help. That's right, just let us know. Nah, don't sweat it. We can handle this on our own. You guys hurry on to Crossbell. You're far enough behind schedule as it is. But we can't just leave you. No, she's right. It's important to keep moving. It's getting late, and we don't want to be out on the roads after dark. Well, yeah, but... Sorry about this. Let us know if there's ever anything we can do to make it up to you. Seriously, it's fine. Besides, we've already collected our fee for transporting you. Hihi, that's one way to look at it. We really are sorry though. Tell you what, you can pay us back once you're done saving the day. There's a boat out nearby. We'll stay there while we're fixing this up. So long for now, Class 7. Drop by if you need us for anything. Understood. Thanks again. Be careful.